Hey folks, welcome back. No time to waste today, so we're jumping right into it. Today we're reviewing Nathan's Kosher Halves. All the stats will be right here on the screen for you. Once again, zero pop and all the disappointment. Bone pickle tea. Very nice. This is another refrigerator pickle. I didn't actually know Nathan's made pickles until I ran into these at one of my local grocery stores. Also, we haven't eaten any halves yet. I love spears, as you probably know, and the whole pickles just haven't really done it for me. This might be the perfect happy medium. First impression, these are awesome. Let's try another. One of the detriments of using a pickle fork to eat with. I always recommend a pickle fork for fishing out your pickles, maybe not for eating them with though. Pickle chips, I think you have to eat with a fork. I certainly wouldn't want to try it with just my hand. But spears, halves, or wholes, you may as well eat with your fingers. Fairly crunchy. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 on the crunch. The middle of these is just a little softer than I might like. I don't know that you can really avoid it though, with these being halves. Also, before we go too much further, you've probably noticed the hot dog in the background. I figured it was only appropriate to have a Nathan's hot dog along with some of our Nathan's pickles. Relish. Ha! Relish is for chumps. Don't worry guys, I'm not a heathen. I'm eating over my plate. Oh, this makes me feel all the things inside. I love a good hot dog, especially off the grill. Topped with ketchup, mustard, and your favorite pickle. Oh. You just cannot beat this. I actually do think that this is an appropriate amount of pickle for this hot dog as well. Yum. Once again, I hope you're all eating pickles with me. As much as I love eating pickles by myself, it gives me some joy knowing that maybe there's a couple hundred people watching this video eating pickles at the same time. I'm really relishing this moment right now. But seriously, I think the rest of these pickles might be a letdown. After having a Nathan's hot dog topped with a Nathan's pickle, take me to heaven. That was great. I've got a fun story for you today. I happened to find an article talking about a man who was stolen away from his parents at birth, only to be reunited a month later. Now that he's 50, he's finding out that his parents aren't his real parents, and the cops that found him returned him to the wrong family. What in the world? What an absolutely life-shattering discovery. Yikes. Give you some more of the details. Apparently the kidnapper had pretended to be a nurse, walked into the hospital, stole these poor couple's baby. The cops obviously were searching for this child, found a child in a stroller who had been abandoned, and then they identified the baby, of course using a single picture, and determined that this was in fact the correct baby by the shape of that infant's ear. As we know now, that was not enough information to know that that baby was the same. I only laugh because I can't help but imagine these cops and the genius who thought, yeah, those kids have the same ears. Must be the same one. I mean, come on. I'll give you a little bit of resolution, at least what the article shared with me. The main character of our story, the child who was found in a stroller given to the wrong parents, turns out his parents had actually abandoned him and his twin sister at birth. They named them Jack and Jill, and I guess didn't want to have kids. Luckily for Jack, he was raised by a loving family who thought he was their own son and ended up having a great life, really. His parents are dead, and at the end of the article, they hadn't yet located his sister, didn't really know her whereabouts or if she was even alive. All right. Last pickle. Ah, yes, one more detail. The child who was stolen, kidnapped, turns out he's alive, in his 50s, lives in a completely different state. However, he didn't wish to identify himself. He said that he had a couple loose ends to tie up. Yeah, I'm thinking so. Like confronting mommy. Hey mom, so I just found out that you stole me from a hospital. What the heck, dude? I mean, imagine from that guy's perspective though. I'm sure he loves his mother. Or, his fake mom. She had to have been desperate to have a child. So she stole someone else's. He's lived his entire life thinking that this lady was his mom. Loving, caring, kind. Come to find out, she's not even his mom at all. She stole him out of a hospital by pretending to be a nurse. Talk about a midlife crisis. I don't know how everything shook out. The article was from, I believe, 2 years ago. So hopefully everyone was able to find a way to move on. Moral of the story? I don't know. Hug your kids. Get a DNA test, I guess. I don't know, man. Who knows? We could have all been stolen at birth. Juicy. Well, that's day 22 of eating an entire jar of pickles in the books. Thank you for being here. You're incredible. If you made it this far into the video, I've got a special word for you to drop into the comments for a chance to win my money. In case you missed it, at the end of the year, I'm giving away half of my earnings of this YouTube channel. Or, in case I don't earn any money, I'm giving away one crispy $100 bill. Slide down to the comments and drop the keyword hot dog for an additional chance to win some of my money. Guys, you are amazing, incredible human beings, and don't let anybody tell you any different. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Wesley Pickles!